Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. He came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And now Washington's starting group. We've got Len, Rui Hachimura out there with Bryant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Beal in at the 2 guard. And for Phoenix, Chris Paul is out there with Booker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Craig in at the small forward position. Now the season's still in the early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
Kevin, that can be solely based on the chemistry of the team. If you feel like a player's just in a slump and he's going to come out of it, that's one thing. But if you see the team is just not connecting at critical points throughout the game, or that chemistry is not there, you start to contemplate change.
Now here's Westbrook, coming off a solid outing against Denver. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Beal. Paul outside. Ayton against Len. And it's Ayton missing. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Passes it to Hachimura. Beal with it, defended by Booker. 5 to shoot. Len down low. Ayton's there, and the dunk by Len.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Now here's Paul. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Now Westbrook following Chris Paul's 3-point attempt. And it's in there.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Now Len, pass to Hachimura. Here's Beal. There's the triple. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Craig. Great D that time from Beal.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Suns trail by 4. Paul looking over the floor. Here's Craig. He's covered by Beal. Craig, good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Beal. The rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul outside. Booker outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, Booker can mix it up. Once he's got a lane to the hoop, he jumps all over the defense there.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Westbrook kicks to Bryant. The pass to Len. Wizards passing it around. Takes it from 10, and that one's good. Beal.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Beal against Booker. Back to Paul. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Beal can't get that one to fall.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Booker outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
The first one falls.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here is Paul following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Booker in the post. He's covered by Beal. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Wizards leading by 3. And here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. And he overshot that one, missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of
Oh, yes, sir. How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And finished off by Westbrook.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Len, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to be more cautious when you're guarding Alex Len. Obviously, his size puts you at an immediate disadvantage.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And the first one drops.
Now, it's been interesting so far for Alex Len as the league has moved away from big men playing on the block about how he's going to improve his game to stay in the NBA for as long as he wants.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Bridges in for Paul. Now here's Booker. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Nuggets in Denver. Bridges against Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Alex Len picks one up. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Mikal Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college where a lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Len. And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Bridges. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Passes to Westbrook. The Wizards working the ball around now. Beal with it. Bridges covering. Just 3 to shoot. The shot. Beal can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
So here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, a familiar sight. Westbrook gets his way back to the free throw line. I mean, the way he attacks his opponent, they're going to be forced to foul him time and time again.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharch has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker. The Wizards also changing it up. Abdia's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Beal. There's Galloway. He had 10 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to Abdia. Back to Bertans. And here's Smith. Pass to Westbrook. Tries a 3. They grab their own miss. And the wide open shot from Abdia. And again, Washington no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
There's Galloway. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win. Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Kaminsky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Sharch dishes to Kaminsky. It's stolen by Bertans. And here we go. Washington fast break for 3. Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Suns. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Jordan Bell's checked in for Washington. Beal comes in for Russell Westbrook. And so he makes both from the line. The Wizards with the lead. And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's his first foul. There's Tennis, the pass to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once again, there's Ish Smith going turbo mode to get past the defense. An excellent look at the bucket off the drive.
There's Galloway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Suns have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And it's Washington's ball. Now here's Beal. He's another guy now at a stellar performance in that win against Denver.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Bell against Šarić.
High IQ play there from Šarić. The Croatian has all sorts of moves, and then the counter to those moves.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
And scouts continue to scour the globe for talent that could produce in the NBA. Šarić, another one of those. Lots of trips to Croatia to bring him over to provide this kind of impact.
Šarić nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And the pass to Bell. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Galloway. Passes it to Kaminsky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The score now all even. Bridges has got 9.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Beal against Bridges. The 9-foot shot. Beal finds Smith. Now here is Bell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Avdia. Washington needs to get a shot off here, and the basket is good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
There's Galloway. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Johnson kicks to Kaminsky. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Washington shooting around 46% at this point. Bertans can't get it to go. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson dishes to Šarić. Galloway taking his time here. It's tipped. They get it back. Kaminsky. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Bell is out there with Avdia. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Washington, they had looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So maybe now's the time when we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good, Paul.
At this point in his career, Chris Paul is all about trying to get that elusive championship. Will play whatever role it takes to get that mission done.
No good on the second free throw. The Wizards with the lead. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Dishes to Smith. To the middle. Outside for Beal. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. He kicks it to Kaminsky. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, you just have to be careful when you're guarding Chris Paul. He's very, very clever getting to the free throw line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. So for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And it's Booker in for Dario Saric. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Wizards with possession. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Beal. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. Beal's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
It looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Beal with it. He's got 6. Smith outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns leading. Paul outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Ayton trying to break free. They get it again. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Washington making some changes. Alex Len comes in for Bell. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Smith. Bryant finds Westbrook. The Wizards working the ball around now. Beal against Booker. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Clock at 4. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Westbrook missing. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Rejected by Len. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Gafford. Crowder against Beal. Gafford. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And the first one at the line is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so he hits both. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Outside Crowder. There's the pass to Craig. Ayton trying to break free. Craig, good. Craig's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
So it's the Wizards now. Outside Westbrook. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Again, using his frame and size right there, Westbrook, one of the strongest finishers we have in the game.
Booker, right side. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Beal. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
I mean, just a terror in transition is Russell Westbrook, exploding past the defense with that speed.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 5 points so far.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Gafford. Outside Westbrook. Glenn up top. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Craig. He's covered by Hachimura. Craig can't get it to go. Washington trailing. Here's Beal. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 8 points for him.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here is Paul. He has 5. Ayton in the high post. Len on him. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Len. Offside Beal over Johnson. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Determined to produce. Beal plays with such desire on offense, always searching for the next shot.
Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Beal gets a wide open look, but they get it back. Here's Westbrook. Here's Len. And the rejection by Eaton. Here's Gafford. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
The Wizards have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Suns trail by 5. Booker the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Both free throws good from Booker. Wizards leading by 3. Beal deciding where to go with it. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Westbrook against Paul. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside, Beal. Back to Westbrook. The pass to Bertans. Beal against Booker. The Wizards with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Washington shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. The Suns have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Crowder. The shot will not fall. And Washington the other way now. Right side Westbrook trying his luck from deep. And Paul pulls it down. The Suns leading. Booker looking around. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And that one, good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Phoenix calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ryan Kaminsky, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Jay Crowder. Mikal Bridges checked in for Devin Booker. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Paul. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Bridges has got 11 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Westbrook. 16 points for him, and they pick up 2.
And if you have that kind of quickness and can handle the ball that well, you're going to get off a makeable shot. Westbrook did it there.
Galloway, the pass to Bridges. Rob. Now Bertans. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The kick out to Westbrook. And another shot. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. He dishes it to Saric. Over Bertans. Here's Kaminsky. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook finds Smith. Back to Westbrook. Smith on the wing. Now here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Johnson. And Phoenix with another turnover here. Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Jordan Bell subbed in for Davis Bertans. "27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook scanning the floor. Here's Bell. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And that one falls for Bryant. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. There's Galloway. And it's sent back by Bryant. And they get it back. Saric. And the Suns miss again. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, but I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possession. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Suns trailing. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now here's Paul. Here's Crowder. The shot misses. Good D by Westbrook. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Outside, Beal. Crowder against Len. It's good. Len's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Wizards.
Well, 7'1", 250+ pounds. He's just so good at pushing through contact, is Alex Len.
Kicks it out to Paul with the shot. And that one's on target from the wing. Paul's got 7.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Westbrook with it. There's the dish to Len. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Beal can't get it to go. Well, Phoenix shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. Washington shooting 41% for the game. Down low, here's Westbrook. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, they've decided, and so has Russell, to ride his hot hand here tonight.
Now here's Booker, 15 points in the game. Passes it to Crowder. Paul outside. Pass to Craig. Just 5 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here we go with Westbrook running up the court.
Man, you see his eyes. Westbrook never getting off the rim there, and he has the focus to absorb the contact and still convert.
Kaminsky is checked in for Jay Crowder. The Wizards haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Booker outside. Here's Ayton. Feeds to Kaminsky. Goes back up. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Paul. Beyond the arc.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Beal shoots the 3.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. You know, Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese, and that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
And here's Westbrook after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And there's the pass to Hachimura. High post try. Westbrook, no good. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Phoenix. Inside, and stolen by Ayton. Booker finds Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. He hits both from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Passes it to Hachimura. Bryant with it. Here's Beal. They can't stop the run with that one.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Bryant. Kicks it to Westbrook. The high post shot, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. To the paint. Here's Len. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first. Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And up the court come the Suns on the break. The feed now to Booker. Count the basket. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Westbrook against Booker. Westbrook kicks to Hachimura. There's Beal with the 3. And again, Washington no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Bridges misses. Wizards trail by 7. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. The Wizards with another miss. Over to the wing. And Ayton throws it down.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Here's Beal. 10 points for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Len. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. 9 points for Alex Len.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Over to the left wing. Bridges against Beal. Booker takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Beal. Pulls up on the elbow. And Len gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Beal's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, you got to set up a quality screen, and right there Alex Len does a great job, rolls with purpose in that pick and roll.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 11, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Westbrook after the Suns pick up 2. Count that one.
Now this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
And here's Booker. 24 points for him. In the corner, it's Bridges. Another shot, Craig. Good work defensively by Bryant.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Hachimura kicks to Beal. From deep three-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
So it's the Wizards now after the Suns pick up 2. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
So for the Suns, Saric has checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Alex Len. Davis Bertans comes in for Bryant. Bell is checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Russell Westbrook. Suns leading by 9. Now Bridges. He's got 13. Now the pass to Johnson. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Reverses. And the layup is good. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Bell kicks to Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got 12 in the game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
There's Galloway, covered by Smith. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Bell leading the charge. Nice shot by Smith.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Passes it to Bridges. The putback. It's good on the putback. Kaminsky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Bertans. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Beal can't get it to go.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Bell with the block. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Suns leading by 9. Johnson, the pass to Saric. To the inside, Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Saric against Beal. From 10 feet out. Here's Bell. That one doesn't go. Johnson with some nice D.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Bertans. It's Beal on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Beal's got 14 points for the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Galloway, the pass to Bridges. Here's Kaminsky. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Outside Beal. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 11. Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
Another example of Saric running the floor as a big man. He does that well.
.103 left to play in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And it's off from 3-point range. Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Bertans. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Beal from long range. Back to Bell. Goes up again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
It's stolen by Bertans. Beal with it. Shoots over Bridges, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Bradley Beal. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead, up 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Bell, Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Gafford in at the small forward. And it's Westbrook missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Paul, no one around him. Good on the triple. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix. Paul's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Beal, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Inside, here's Bell. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist.
Yeah, sometimes it's like Bell enjoys finishing through the contact, proving he's up to the NBA challenge.
Paul passes to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wizards trail by 15. The pass to Bell. He kicks to Beal. Bell against Saric. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bell's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage score for Jordan Bell, who takes high percentage shots.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. Saric grabs the board. Suns leading by 15. Here's Paul. And that one, good. Paul's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Paul against Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I don't think the timing could have been any better, as Russell Westbrook does a great job of taking advantage of the defense.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Bridges. Then for the Wizards, Alex Len's checked in for Davis Bertans. Bryant comes in for Jordan Bell. And it's Hachimura in for Daniel Gafford. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Three-pointer, Crowder, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 18. Down low. Ryan against Crowder. Here's Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Something that was floated as an idea last season, the second bubble in Chicago. Brick, do you think eliminated teams deserve to finish their seasons?
I really don't, Kevin, for the sake of the matter that we're talking about people's health and the risk involved around players, their families, their extended families. If you didn't qualify, if your team wasn't good enough at the point that the season was suspended, I agree with the way the league went about the teams that were invited to compete in Orlando and to let the other teams spend the time, the most important time, with their family being safe, secure, and preparing themselves for what was next.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And both free throws good for Beal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Bryant against Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Wizards trail by 18. Outside Westbrook. Len. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul kicks to Booker. Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Westbrook with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Hachimura. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. The putback. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds in the game. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Wizards trail by 18. Outside Beal. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. Inside, here's Beal. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's now 20 points for Bradley Beal. Suns leading by 16. And here's Booker. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Beal, that's for 2. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul against Westbrook. Paul left side. No good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Outside Westbrook. Dishes to Beal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And that one falls for Beal. Phoenix leading by 15. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Pulls it from the elbow. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
How how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Outside Bryant. Ball against Westbrook. Outside for Beal. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
It's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, the anticipation for steals that Westbrook shows, I mean, maybe playing point guard paying off on the defensive end to help create that fast break.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Over Beal. No good from Booker. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. A 12-point game.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Paul dishes to Ayton.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
The first free throw is good. Ayton hits them both. Wizards trail by 14. Here's Beal. Rejected by Booker. They recover it. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Now Westbrook. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
First one falls for him.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Good on both. Suns leading by 12. Booker outside. Feeds to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Pass to Crowder. Over Bryant. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now here's Beal. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Booker. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Free throw good, Booker. Wizards trail by 17. Outside Westbrook. There's Beal with the three. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Here's Craig. Now the pass to Crowder. Paul outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook. And he knocks down the first one. Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. And so Paul nails both of them. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. To the paint. Here's Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
Free throw good, Beal.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Beal. Suns leading by 14. Now Paul. Outside Crowder. Passes to Craig. Booker against Beal. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Booker.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Wizards trail by 16. Outside Westbrook. Here's Beal. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's now 35 points for Beal.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Paul. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Nice job catch and shoot there. Chris Paul making it look simple and caught the defense a little bit out of position.
1:51 left in the game. Outside Westbrook. Outside Beal. Pass to Bertans. Shoots it up. Wizards working now with the new shot clock. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. Suns leading by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize
a team.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Craig. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Get Russ.
Westbrook against Paul. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Craig. And here's Crowder. Bertans defending. Crowder kicks to Craig. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.